All right. Hey, everybody. This is Workbench or Workbench Quagmire. We're back here with Free Code Camp. This is like day 5, I believe. We are going to do, as previously stated, we're going to do this build a recipe uh, lab, is what they call it, I believe. So we have to go through here and fulfill all these user stories, and we will generate a new page over here to the right as we go through this. So this is a review what we've previously done the in the previous sessions. Not be working on the project today because none of this stuff is going to be new, and we're just going to kind of build the project, which is the personal dashboard project as we kind of come across new things. There's things that I know could be done to that, but I'm going to basically implement them as we come across the information on FreeCodeCamp here. So let's get started here. Doc type. Remember, this has to be at the top of all HTML5 pages to tell. Uh, oops, I didn't capitalize that correctly. To let the browser know this is an HTML5 document. So HTML is the next thing. You should have an HTML element with lang Ian set for English. So don't like how it's doing the indentation, but okay. We'll have a head containing a title. Uh, the name of our recipe. Oh yeah, we were supposed to come up with a recipe for this, I believe. We'll use the example one. So chocolate chip cookies. I don't think microwave popcorn would be as interesting. It's pretty much my speed in the kitchen. Okay, head with a title, element with the name of your recipe, and a meta element with a char set attribute UTF-8. So we'll put that above it. Doesn't really matter. Metal. Attribute char set equals UTF. Yeah, it's lowercase. Nope, it's uppercase. UTF 8. Meta. There we go. So that one does not need a closing tag. Um, and then I believe as we go through here, like let's run the test. Okay, we passed the doc type. We got the HTML, head, title. Title should be the name of your recipe, meta within the head. Yep. So we passed 7 of the 21. So we're like third of the way there. It's going very quick. Okay, next. Where are we at? Number 4, you should have a body element. Okay. You should have an H1 element with the name of your recipe. Okay. There it is. It appears on the screen. You should have a P element that introduces the recipe below the H1. So let's go back and look at that again. And we're just going to copy this. So here's our P element text. P is for paragraph. So there we go. Should have an H2 element with the text ingredients for the ingredients section. we go. Let's see what's next. You should have an unordered list, the UL element, with at least 4 items, LIs. That's your ingredients below the first H2 element. So, unordered list. Let's go get those for this example. Pardon the dog if you can hear. There's absolutely nothing going on around here today, so she's going to have to bark about it. There's probably a better way of doing this, but I don't know what that is, so. We already have the closing tag for that one. Yep. So there we go. We have our list of ingredients now on the right. So what's up next? Should have a second H2 element with instructions. Remember, any of the H tags can be used more than once except for H1. You can use it more than once. It's just not semantic, meaning it loses its meaning. So uh, it's kind of the root of the tree of headers. So there should only be one, and then all the others, H2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, are kind of branches off of that. And they don't necessarily have to uh, uh, worry about, let's say, you have an H3 and, well, it's slightly too small. Well, you can style that with CSS or JavaScript, so you don't have to really worry about that. So, what are we going to have next? An ordered list. The instructions. Okay, we'll go back up here, steal the instructions. Okay. Looks pretty good. Well, let's compare it to our example. Let's see if we got that right. Looks like we did. So there we go. Okay, ordered list, 12 items. We should have one image with a source or SRC attribute set to a valid image. We can use this. we will have to see what the image is before we create the alt attribute because I'm not sure what this image is of. Okay. It equals. Chocolate chip cookies. Ooh. And that's it. Let's run our test again. And boom, we are done. Um, so that is all we're going to do for this video. Next time we will pick up here on HTML fundamentals. Uh, we'll look at divs. Oops. And the ID and class attributes, which that's going to be big because that leads right into styling and also into JavaScript, which, let's see, quite a few steps away from that. And again, when we get these videos, there's going to be some videos in here anyway. So these things marked lecture. So lecture, and then there's like a review section here that just has uh, uh, like if you go to this, it's just going to be a list of terms and stuff. It's going to be basically explaining a lot of the things we've gone through here. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.